Let's see, there I am, and we are live. Hello and welcome to Tizoguitar. My name is Tyler Griffiths. I go by Tizo, and this channel is all about learning R&B with a special focus, learning guitar with a special focus on R&B music. Today, I'm just have a really quick live stream, not gonna be like the typical Saturday live streams. I'm just gonna be doing a quick tutorial for Jealous by Kiana, Lede and LMA. So I was playing this song today, and I thought that it was a really good workout for bar chords especially. When I talk about that, I mean not just being able to play bar chords, but also having the stamina and the hand strength to play them for a long period of time. So I'm going to teach you how to play. I'm going to show you what the chords are so you can play the song, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of a challenge, and then I'll get out of your hair. So let's go ahead and take a look at the tab. All right, let's see. Okay, so here we can see just some housekeeping. We have the key signature here, 6 flats. That just means that we're in the key of G flat major. So we have a total of 5 chord shapes, really 4, because we're going to be playing this E minor 7 or this E flat minor 7 a little bit differently. So there's one chord shape that involves the B string and another chord shape that does not. Or sorry, not the B string, but the D string. So first chord shape is going to be this A flat minor 7. All right, a little bit atypical. We have the pinky is going to be down here. I'll show you all these things close up in just a second. But we have our A flat minor 7, goes to an E flat minor 7, then a B major 7, 6-string root. You'll see that a lot in R&B music. And then this one's really cool. This is a B flat minor 7, sharp 5. Sometimes you might hear that called like a flat 13, whatever. But it's really essentially a B flat minor 7. We're just raising that 5, that fifth of B flat, raising it up a half step. Sounds really cool. And you'll hear that in just a second. And then we go back to A flat minor 7, E flat minor 7, B major 7. So it's really repetitive. And then we have a little, we play the fuller E flat minor 7 chord, so this voicing. And then we have a little hammer on and pull off with our pinky that I'll show you right now. So that's pretty much the tab. If you want to grab a copy of this, it'll be on my Patreon page at patreon.com/tizoguitar, just like the channel name. All right, so let's get to the good stuff. Playing my trusty PRS. And so for our first chord shape, we're going to be on fret 4. I'm just borrowing from the low E string down, or our 6th string. And we're going to put our pinky on the 7th fret of the B string. So it'll look like this. And we're only going to be playing the low E string, the D string, G string, and the B string. So we're skipping the A string, and we're not playing that high E string at the bottom. That's our A flat minor 7. Moving on, we're going to go to an E flat minor 7. We're borrowing from the A string down on the 6th fret. We're putting our, actually you don't need to have your ring finger down just yet, but it's good to have the shape down. So I'll teach it this way. We're going to have our ring finger on the 8th fret of the D string. We're going to have our middle finger on the 7th fret of the B string. And we're only playing the inside, we're playing the A string and the G and B strings. So we're actually not going to be playing the G string for this one. We're not playing the D string. Playing the A string, playing the G string, and playing the B string. So skip that D string for the first time through. So far, A flat minor 7, E flat minor 7, then we're going to go to our B major 7. So index finger is going to be on the 7th fret of the low E string. We're not playing the A string. We're going to put our ring finger on the 8th fret of the D string. We're going to put our pinky on the 8th fret of the G string. And middle finger is going to be on the 7th fret of the B string. Now you may have noticed, if you were paying close attention, there's a note that's actually repeating between all of these chords. And it's actually going to be that 7th fret of the B string. So that's like a common common note between all those chords, which really adds to the sound of the progression. And our last one's going to keep the same thing going on. So we're going to have our middle finger on the the 7th fret of the B string. And we're going to just bar the rest of the 6th fret. And we're only going to play the low E, the D string, the G string, and the B string. So that is our B flat minor 7 sharp 5. It sounds really complicated, but it's not. So that's the first go through, or that's the first 2 measures. So it goes. All right. Now the second, for the next 2 measures, what we're going to do is the same first 3 chords. So A flat minor 7, E flat minor 7, B major 7, and then we're going to go back to the E flat minor 7, but in this case we are going to play that D string. All right, so, and after we kind of play through that chord, we're going to hammer on and pull off between frets 7 and 9 on the B string. Just like that, a little bit slower. Hammer down with your pinky, pull off with your pinky. All right, so that's the second 2 measures. So I'm going to play the entire thing for you really slow. And a little bit faster. The entire song just goes like that in a loop. So that's pretty much all you'll need for that. And so now we'll get to the challenge part. So the challenge for me was actually just playing that 4 chord loop, or that 5 chord loop, if you want to call it, for the duration of the song. So I think it's like almost a 4-minute song, like 3 minutes and 40 something seconds. And when I was playing through, I was doing okay up until about halfway. And then right here, our favorite muscle, whenever we're playing bar chords, that started to like really burn. So that's, I wouldn't say you want to do that all the time or do that very often, but as a little bit of a workout to build your bar strength and to build your stamina for playing those bar chords in a loop over and over for 4 minutes, that's a pretty good challenge. So I challenge you to do that for all my intermediate to advanced players. If you're a beginner, my challenge to you is just to get the chords down. So that's all for tonight's stream. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you next time.